Hey guys! Welcome to Dimple Fam. I'm Andy here.
And I'm Pat.
So today we're going to be doing the boss rush. And I actually had to practicing boss rush multiple times because it was like kind of like a tongue twister
for you?
And I just wasn't able to say it properly. But anyways, I got it down now. I think. At least I think I did. Anyways, so we're going to go into my account, do the boss rush.
Boss rush.
Boss okay, shut up. Okay, anyways. Yeah, maybe I should just let you do the intro.
Yeah.
Anyways, regardless, so we're gonna hop into my account and we're gonna try to do that summoning. So I'm level 71 and it's gonna be a struggle here. I'm gonna choose my best team and try my best to go as far as we can. So wish me luck. Join me on this adventure, guys. And then whenever I stop, it's his account.
Alright, so when we go onto my account, I've already beaten all these bosses.
Of course you did.
I have a team. I'm sure you guys have your own team that works really well. We can do it like the super OP way where we just one-shot everyone, or we take it, pretty slow and have a tank and all that, healer. So to make it more interesting, I'm going to try to do it with a full Final Fantasy VII team. So that's what we're going to do on my account so that it's not too boring for you guys. Oh, he's just one-shotting everything. Or,
Yeah, we don't want an account that's too OP because that's just too easy, guys. And if it's easy, it's just not exciting. It's boring. Well.
I mean, okay, but to be fair, if we do a full Final Fantasy VII team, I think I'm going to still keep my Cloud the way he is, which is like really OP. But all the other characters will be, not as strong, so hopefully it will balance it out a bit. But that's what we're going to try. We'll see how far I can get with just a full Final Fantasy VII team. And as you may know, there's no dedicated Final Fantasy VII tank, so we'll see what I do there. But anyways.
So before we hop right in, I just want to say thank you guys so much for your continuous support on our channel. I hope you guys will like our content that we post, and if you would like to suggest something, just comment down below and we will read all your comments and we will take that into consideration when we create a new video. And we do post weekly.
And we also try to respond to your comments as fast as possible. So if we don't get to you in time, we are working, so we usually try to reply as fast as we can after work. But just letting you guys know ahead of time. And I know one of the comments said that you wanted a Discord server, so we're looking into that. But if you guys really want it to happen, we're hoping we can set it up once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe down below and we'll set one up for you.
So we're going to do the boss rush and start with the beginner's level, obviously. So this is my first time doing the boss rush, and I want to try to get all the rewards, so I'm not going to pick anyone. And this is my team, my strongest team. So let's see how far I'll get into this. Man, my phone is so slow. Maybe it's slow for everyone. Anyway, so I'm just going to set it up right now, quickly. So double strike, and then I'm going to choose these attacks. And because they will chain with my other units. So
and it's really nice that the most recent units are bolting strike chainers because they're really easy to use. I personally like bolting strike because even though I have a better phone at the time.
Oh wait. Oh, okay, I passed it.
Bolting strike it's just really easy to work with. I mean, I don't have a problem working with the other chains, but Andy's phone is an iPhone, and it's one of the older models. So, sometimes when I've tried to chain on her phone, sometimes it won't tap. I don't know if it's her screen protector or if it's just how iPhone is, but I always have a hard time.
No, I have a hard time too. I always have a hard time. So it's really hard for me to chain.
But with bolting strike, you can mess up like pretty bad and it will still chain properly. So that's why it's nice that Machina and Fran.
Wow, that was so easy, guys. That was so easy.
I don't even know. Is your team too strong for this?
Well, it's okay. At least I got the rewards. That's what we want, right?
That's what we want.
Okay, so we'll try to go into the second one. I'm pretty sure it's just as easy. And this is really fast because I already set up my team.
So you could literally just repeat.
Yes, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, so everything just press repeat. And
okay, so it's pretty easy. So yeah. I think we can just skip the
other ones and like
the other ones for beginner
because most likely I'm gonna beat it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you almost did. I think so that's almost max
basically,
damage.
I'm strong enough to beat the beginner's level.
So we're just gonna cut here, and we're gonna go into
and jump into the intermediate.
The intermediate one,
and see if I can even.
Let's see how far she can get on that one. So we're gonna cut it here, and we'll see you back in 2 seconds.
So now we're going into the intermediate one, and my team is the same. I'm also not choosing a party. Okay, not bad. Trying to just repeat this and see if I could beat it.
But we don't know about this boss, so we're gonna use Knights of Knights, just in case something bad happens.
You mean I, not we?
Well, yes, but I'm trying to contribute to the video because I'm just sitting here doing nothing. So, and
okay, anyways.
Oh,
that was like no damage, guys. That was like wow. That was so pathetic. My team is so weak. Like okay, so that first beginner quest was like super easy, and then like full damage.
Well, I mean,
now there's like 0 damage. Like wow, like.
Well, okay. To be fair,
that's so shocking.
Well, the boss has a mitigation on the first turn, so that's why you don't do damage. But this turn you can do damage if you can survive.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you're just gonna try to set up for the next turn.
Hopefully. So like I basically have to revive everyone and then like try to attack again. So that's obviously the best strategy I have right now.
Okay, so hopefully they don't die. Ooh. Okay, so I think maybe you need to get a different.
Wow.
This is okay.
That was really fast.
I think it was around the time that she was playing Animal Crossing that she missed out on lightning, the free lightning tank. So she only has a 6-star Charlotte, which.
But yeah,
ain't gonna cut it. But at the same time, so I was watching what she was doing, and she didn't put up any mitigations or anything because we thought it was gonna be easy.
I thought it was easier, or at least I thought my units and my team is just stronger. I mean, stronger than I like anticipated, but it wasn't, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
that was a very like tough adventure.
So I think what you have to do is try again, but actually use a friend unit. So we'll see how that goes. So
we will try to do it again, but it's not the same when it's not like your own team.
Yeah.
So anyways,
I think that you can probably do it if you break properly and also put up your mitigations. Should be fine. So we're gonna try to do it again and push my luck. Okay, so we're hopping right in, do it again, but this time we're gonna just borrow a friend unit and try to find a tank so that I can survive longer for these rough times, Oh boy. You even I don't know if you have any good friends.
Guys, anyone want to be my friend? If you're strong?
Like, I'm not seeing any tanks up in here.
Yeah, this is really sad.
Okay, well, I mean, there's
Well,
she's a physical tank, and the person put her up massive defense. When you guys see my...
I wonder if any of my friend is you guys out there. My yeah, if
right,
you are, like, drop a hi.
So you actually found the lightning, which is good.
Yes, so that's awesome.
I just realized you could have got rid of your Charlotte, but whatever.
I forgot. Yeah, if I did, then I would have been able to get that like 5, like party of 5 and under, right?
Yeah, because your Charlotte's not really doing anything.
Like, that's if I beat it. Yeah, I don't even know why I brought Charlotte in, but she doesn't really help too much here, but yeah, that's, yeah, I guess, like, who I have, and better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, better than nothing. So, I mean...
Just in case I need someone.
The nice thing is that you have Sakura and Ayaka, who has, like, a huge skill set. I mean, I don't even remember what she does, so...
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. It boosts your attack and defense and spirit.
Yeah, I'm a little, like... I'm not that quick with choosing, like, my attacks because I'm still pretty new at this, so bear with me, guys. So... Well, actually, even if someone who played for a long time, I think sometimes you still need to think a bit before you choose your attacks, right? Like...
Yeah, I mean...
It's not like you just, like, oh, okay, I right away know, like, what I'm choosing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean...
Because you have to think of your strategy and, you know, like, to see what's the best way to attack, I guess. And sometimes I do forget, like, which attack does what damage. Don't you? Like, do you have to reread it?
I have to read sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
Especially with some of my units, I'm like, okay, what does this do again? I can't remember, but I usually use the same team. Oh, this looks a lot better. So you're surviving.
A lot better, eh? Yeah, true. I'm not really bringing down any damage. Or putting any damage, I mean.
Well, again, that was the mitigation turn. So now that the mitigations are gone, you should be able to do damage, so... Yeah, Machina, he's really confusing because he's not really a damage dealer, but he has a bunch of bolting strike
Yes, that can
skills.
chain.
So it's like, which one do you choose? Without knowing, so I don't think it's too important.
But yeah, at least, like you said, this for intermediate level, you need lightning, right? You said? That's why...
Like, the tank lightning? She's really, really good free unit. She has an amazing TMR for a free unit. I kind of regret not using a Moogle container for her because there aren't many TMRs that give what hers does, which is HP, spirit, and defense all at the same time. I mean, it is restricted to having a sword on.
Yeah.
But afterwards, when I looked at it again, I was like, maybe I shouldn't use a Moogle container. But I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually beat it.
Oh, that's awesome. But I didn't get my ticket, guys.
Yeah. I mean, now that you know that you can beat it, you can come back to it later.
Yeah, so I guess I could beat it, but it was really hard. Like, it took me more time, obviously. And I can't beat it with my own team. So it's not the same satisfaction, I guess. So now we're gonna go into quest 2 and keep it under 5 people. We're gonna get my rewards, okay, guys? Like, because I don't want to go back in again and like have to fight again.
It takes a while because you have
Yeah,
to fight.
I'm weak. Like,
the boss is over. Like,
yeah,
it's like, okay, stage 1 is 1 boss. Stage 2 is 2 bosses. Stage 3 is 3 bosses. So if you're doing, you know, the stage is over again, you gotta fight all those people all over again. So it takes up some time. You know, let us know if you had no problems with this. If you we're able to just blaze through it. If you're a newer player, were you struggling as well? Leave us a comment in the comment section below. And, you know, let us know as well if you really like the free units, because I personally love them. For free units, like, they're really good. And I don't think I ever got to say this, but I think the FF13-2 Lightning has the coolest sprite. I think some people said that her sprite doesn't look that nice, but I think she looks pretty bomb. So, you know, leave us a comment as well if you think Lightning looks really nice in her Valkyrie armor and all that stuff. Just for that alone, I wish I could use Lightning more, but unfortunately, I have better magic tanks, so I don't use her.
I'm hardly doing any damage.
Babe, I think you keep forgetting that this is turn 1.
Right, because, yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. Here we go.
So, yeah, turn 2 is when you start doing the damage. Turn 1 is when you just do nothing. It's just the setup turn.
Well, okay, you have to give me a break because, like, I, like, never fight any bosses, so I don't really know too much about it.
So you did it! You did it with 5 people, so you can go back into the other fight.
Well, that was only, like, part 1.
I know, but I mean, like, for the other fight.
Yeah. But, like, wow. We're doing good so far. Kind of.
There's a little secret to this boss that I don't think she knows yet.
What? What is it?
You'll find out. Just keep going. If you guys have done this boss, you'll know what I'm talking about. But she doesn't know yet, so it's gonna be a little surprise. It's gonna be a little surprise.
Surprise of what?
Just keep fighting it. You'll see. Just keep fighting it. You'll see.
Wow. Way to not tell me.
You'll find out in a second, okay? Just hold on. You know, I'm actually really upset that they did this because it's unfair to newer players, I would say. I know it's called intermediate for a reason, but, like, if you're gonna put these, like, ticket rewards behind this, I mean, it should be a little more new player friendly. That's my opinion. I know this is kind of like really hinting and foreshadowing, but
oh yeah, come on. Wow, like, did you guys see that? It, like, literally did no damage compared to, like, when I was in intermediate. Wow. I think that's it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna do, like...
Okay, so here's the secret. The reason why you did no damage is because you need to do wind damage to the dragons. So...
Sorry, there was a fruit fly in the room was distracting me.
So, yeah, if you can't do wind damage to the dragons, you can't beat them. And I know her team. She has no wind damage. Like,
no win.
And the thing about the dragons, it's very specific. You need magic wind damage and physical wind damage. So each one has their own that you need to do. So I know she has like a 5-star Shantoto or whatever, which could do the magical wind damage, but she has no physical wind damage, which means she won't be able to beat the boss. And that's why I say it's unfair, because...
Yeah, because, like, I think that, like, you know, you should be able to see all the intermediate level, and then, like, let's say for Quest 2, you couldn't beat it. But what if quest 3 you don't need that wind damage? It could be fire, and I have a fire person.
Well, the thing with quest 3 is you have to beat quest 2 first.
Why?
Because it goes boss 1, boss 2, boss 3.
But I'm saying that they should be able to.
No, because for stage 3 you have to fight all 3 bosses. So you can't.
Oh, you mean like each boss that you fight will reappear?
That's why you saw you had to fight the first boss again in the second stage.
Oh, yeah, I did not pick that up. I was just like, okay, I see them again, cool, I'll fight them. But yeah, I didn't realize.
It didn't click.
It didn't click.
That's also why I didn't click that you did no damage the first turn, because it was the mitigation damage, the mitigation turn again. So.
Yeah, things happen. I think it's because it's also like almost 1 a.m. over here, guys, so yeah. I'm like a little brain dead.
Yeah, and we had to work today too, so I mean...
It's been a long day. And...
It's been a pretty long day, but we want to get this video out for you guys. That's why, you know, we're staying up to do this, and we really hope that you're going to enjoy the struggle that we went through.
Hey, who knows, because like... You know, maybe you are new to this game too, and you totally relate to me because, yeah, we're struggling and on the same boat together, right? But yeah, good luck. And tell us down below tell us down below like how far you guys got into this quest, because obviously I did not make it that far. And at least not as far as I anticipated. Like I thought at least I could get to like intermediate and then that's it, and get my rewards and everything, but yeah, I think my summoning is going to be a little short this time because I didn't get as much rewards,
yeah,
unfortunately. So
alright, so we're in my account now, and I'm going to be using a Final Fantasy VII team. It took me a long time to set this up, actually way too long, and it turns out I couldn't even beat the final boss, which is the bomb family. And what we're going to do is we're just going to show you the clip of my team that I tried and the last little bits when I got to the bomb boss, because I ended up getting into a loop of like dying and reviving. So I was like, you know what? Forget this. This is as far as I got. I'm going to show you that. I attempted it, didn't work, and then we're going to jump into my actual team and I'm going to show you how I took down the boss rush with the newer units. So let's jump right into this team. In this team, you'll see that I have FF7 Advent Children Cloud. He's got some resist gear, but I mean, for the most part, I have him at 125 bird killer and max LB damage, which I know seems kind of crazy, but I did it anyways. And then we got Sylvie. She's evade provoke. And she's got some resist gear. What I think I didn't realize is that I forgot to put Eva Junction on her, so that kind of messed things up too. We got Red 13, and he's just there for his Mirage. Tifa, she's got Bird Killer. She's like wailed out pretty good with no ice resist, so that's kind of bad for her. And then we got Lucas. He's got every element covered, essentially. And then he's got pretty good spirit and health. So that's the tank that I have to bring. I brought another Advent Children Cloud because we want to make it a full Final Fantasy VII team as much as possible. My friend here, he's got some pretty decent gear, but I don't think he has any resist, so I expect him to die. And that's the team that we're going to be using. So we're just going to skip all the other fights, and we're just going to go right into the last little bits of the bomb family, so you can see how I kind of died.
So we'll do actually like show a quick time lapse if you guys keep watching it. So we'll do a quick time lapse and then jump to the very end, and then you guys can just kind of like see how far we got into your battle.
Into my battle.
Tough battle.
It took me like half an hour. It was like half an hour or something like that. It was ridiculous.
And then you just basically got stuck in this.
I got stuck in a loop. Like, so you'll see in the clip that pops up. I am gonna bring it down to 16% health, and my guys just get wiped. And it sucked even more because there were some parts where I didn't chain properly. So I was like, oh, I could have done more damage. And then the little bombs exploded on me, so now I'm just left with Sylvie and Lucas, and they're just like reviving, and then people die, and then they revive them again, and then people die.
So then basically you're saying that you can't, like, there's just no way you could just beat them.
I mean, I could keep trying, but there's no point, because it's like eventually they'll end up killing me. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna quit this. It's already been over like 36 minutes at this point, and my phone actually gave me a warning. It was like, screen recorder has stopped because you have reached the maximum capacity for one single video. So I was like, oh my god. So I was like, you know what, this has taken far too long. I can do it so much faster with like a regular team. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do that instead.
So what do you guys think of this challenge? I think that we are gonna challenge you on a theme team as well, and let us know down below which team you're gonna be choosing, and did you beat it or not, and how far you got in the quest.
Yeah, so
we obviously got pretty close to, I mean, well, not we. He obviously got pretty close to the end, and he almost beat it, but you know, he got in the loop, and then it just wasn't working. But he was very close.
I was
like,
pretty close, and the thing too is, I really wish they had a Final Fantasy VII dedicated tank. Like, I had to pull out Sylvie, I had to pull out Lucas. I wish I could just do it strictly with only Final Fantasy VII units. And the thing too is that, like, I couldn't beat the last two bosses. The first three bosses, like, Cloud was just one-shotting them with his limit burst. So it doesn't really count much of a Final Fantasy VII challenge, because
it was only 3 out of 5 that he chose.
It was only 3 out of 5 plus my friend unit. But then at the same time, like, the last two bosses are the real fight. So the first 3 that I beat don't really count as me using like a Final Fantasy VII team, you know? So I wish that they would come out with some better Final Fantasy VII units that I could create into a full team and actually tackle a trial. So let us know what you guys think. What Final Fantasy series do you wish had like a full roster, like healer, tank, and support? Because I could have thrown Aerith in there, but she's not that great of a healer right now.
So, yeah.
Alright, so we're going to check out my team now. So this is the team that I chose. I have Xuanwu Qinglong, and he's got some resist here. And the main reason I got him and her in this is because they have the Mirage, and they also have AoE. Sylvie, Evade Provoker. This time, I'm pretty sure I put Eva Junction on her. Cloud, same thing, except this time he's got some Bird Killer on. He's got 175% this time, so that we can just take down that bird real quick. And then we got Rem. She's got a good amount of resist. She's got good magic. And then we have our Lucas again. Same thing. He's pretty much built the exact same as the previous clip. And then
because he's a strong tank. And
then the friend I got is Ace, and he has concerningly low HP, like 7k. And I know that my Rem is only at 9k, but that's because she's wearing a certain type of gear. Normally I have the Summer Nicole's trunks on her, so she has more HP. I still have to use my door pots on her, but we're just gonna skip past the first 2 fights, and then we're gonna just go right into the bird. I forget what it's called. Glacial. So we're just gonna skip these and just start off with Glacial. So preemptive attack. Everyone survives, thankfully, because they all have guts, which is nice. That's why I wasn't too worried about the 7k HP ace. But we have Rem to remove the debuffs, and then she's going to heal a little bit to help Sylvie, and then we're also going to use her cooldown to give everyone a auto revive. And then with Xuanwu, we're going to just give everyone Mirage, and then we're going to use cooldown. And then when we go to Lucas, he's just going to use his magical cover. So I chose to use a magic cover tank for this one instead of doing an AoE physical cover because we have the Mirage. Sylvie's going to give us some elemental resist. She's going to give us some buffs. And then the physical damage reduction, because Lucas's cooldown actually gives you 50% magic reduction to the entire team, which is really nice. That's why I love having Lucas. And then Ace here, we want to use the lightning card and then his cooldown, and then we're going to get some bolting strike up in here. So we let that go off. And then for Cloud, we want to just buff up our wind resist. So Lucas here is going to take no damage, which is good, but then we're going to get hit by an attack which we resist a little bit. So we're surviving pretty well for this first turn. And then for our second turn, we're going to set up Xuanwu Qinglong, so they're gonna get a Fire Imbue, and then we're going to, let's see, which one should I do? And then Rem, we're going to set her up with Lightning and use her cooldowns. And then Ace, we got him doing his Terra Burst because he was set up the previous turn. I forgot that Xuanwu Qinglong needs to actually do the Mirage again, so we're gonna do the Fire Imbue, the enhancement skill, and then his Mirage. And then for Sylvie, what we want to do is we're going to break their defense, because they can't be broke. Their attack and magic cannot be broken. And then we're gonna give Cloud some lightning element. And then we're just gonna give them some status resistance there. So Cloud can go ahead and do his LB.
So do you have to choose like different moves for every turn, or?
Yeah, every turn. I almost got him in one turn, which I wish I did, but I didn't. So Lucas here is just gonna give us some magic reduction with the elemental cover, and then we're just gonna give us a barrier. So that's that turn. We should not take too much damage here. Since we got our mitigations up. Mm-hmm. Then our Mirage keeps us, and then the Ace, man, the 7k Ace dies. Like, come on. This is why I was worried about him. If only he had a little bit more. See how Rem has 9k and she survived with like 1.4k HP left? If only this Ace had a little bit more, he would have survived. So we're just gonna heal up here because I'm gonna kill this bird real quick. So I need Sylvie to heal us up. And then Xuanwu and Qinglong, they're just gonna go ahead and use their regular skills because I'm gonna save their cooldown for the bomb family. And then where's? Oh yeah, that's right. He died, so his skill is not there. That's why I have to restart. Damn you, Ace! Why'd you have to die on me? So then we use Rem. She's gonna do her flying daggers ++, and we use Ace first because he has the Chaos Wave Awaken skill for his imbue, which I didn't understand why they did that. Like for Rem, she has imbue for Chaos Wave Awakened, plus she has imbues for Bolting Strike, whereas Ace only has Chaos Wave Awakened imbues. So it's really awkward when you need to reset him up. So I wish that they didn't do that, but it's whatever. And when I did this fight previously, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring Ace, and then I got to the bomb family and I was like, oh, he can't imbue fire by himself. So that's why I was like, okay, I gotta bring in the Xuan Wu Qinglong, because they have fire imbue for themselves. And then Ace can take on the role of doing that Mirage. So we're just cleaning up here real quick, not like nothing too important. So just, you know, killing these little guys. So we're done there, and now we're gonna move on to the bomb family. I think these guys are a little bit easier. It's just once you start getting into the AoE and the bombs get below 50%, they self-destruct on you, which happened in the previous video where they just wiped my FF7 team. But here it will be a little bit better because I'm going to just kill the mom first, then we're going to kill the dad, and then we're going to get rid of the little ones. I just realized how bad that sounds. Like I'm killing a family, so... Alright, so that's the bomb family with my better team. It wasn't very clean, like we had the KO there, which I'm pretty sure was no, my Cloud died at one point, and then the Ace, my friend Ace, died a couple times. So I don't care too much about the no KO reward. It's just an Esper ore, whatever. So I'm not going to go back and do it. But, you know, let us know if you were able to complete it without having anyone died, and what your team was to accomplish this. So we look forward to seeing what you say.
Well, that wraps things up for tonight. I hope you enjoy our video. So thank you guys so much for watching our video again. Give us a thumbs up down below, give us a subscribe if you really want to watch more, and turn on your notification because we do post weekly videos, and normally we do post on the weekend as we do have a full-time job. So we do get really tired after we come home, but sometimes we do feel like making videos, then we will. But normally we do post on the weekend.
Yep, and if you do have any suggestions or you want to see more of certain content, let us know in the comments. I know one of you had mentioned that you wanted to see more trial guides, so we'll try to do that. It will mostly be me, so if you guys are okay with that, we'll go ahead and do that because Andy won't be making any trial guides anytime soon.
Yeah, because I'm still like level 74 and I'm not that great at it. And usually I'm just like learning from him as maybe some of you guys are as well. So, anyways, well, let us down below if you also enjoyed the boss rush.
And also look forward to our upcoming summon video that we'll be doing with our boss rush tickets.
Well, I don't have that many rewards, unfortunately, but yeah, so.
I mean, you have enough though, but there will be enough. I guarantee you. Anyways,
thank you guys again.
Bye.
See you guys.